If there is one thing most Need for Speed fans agree on, is that Undercover is a low point of the series along with Payback, and most when it's 2012. So it's the perfect time for me to come out with some unpopular opinion. I loved all of them, especially Undercover, which starts after giving us some tips and a very powerful monologue.
This place has changed. These guys in their cars, no regard for anyone. It's time to put a stop to what's going on around here.
Let me translate this real quick. It's gonna be the exact same game we are used to, but not really, because we are a cop now. Wow. This time, the game takes place in Tri-City Bay, and I know people hated the bloom effect, but I'm digging it. Reminds me of CSI Miami. We follow the helis and popping textures for a while, until we get to the motorway, and jump straight into a police chase, which ends shortly after a bridge thingy collapses, slapping the cops so hard even the helis give up on us, and we arrive at the police station, where Chaselin from the FBI informs us and our higher-up, Jack Keller, that they are taking over a case involving car smuggling from a dock. They believe one of the local gangs may be involved in an international smuggling ring, and our job is to hit the streets and blend in these crews as a wheelman.
Now they're going to need a wheelman. Your job is to drive. My job is to get you in. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's go.
I guess it's time to chase Lynn. And we are hitting the streets already, earning as much reputation as possible to increase our wheelman level, while Lynn's gonna follow our moves and give us tasks from her personal HQ. Just like that, we joined the first big pink slip race. Looking at these cutscenes made me realize that the inconsistency is through the roof. Characters' outfits change between cuts, and there is literally no connection between the car scene in the live-action cutscenes, in pre-rendered cutscenes, and in-game. It's like playing the game from 3 parallel universes at once. But whatever, we win our first pink slip race and draw the attention of the brothers, Zach and Hector Mayo. They are running a small ring of car thieves in the area, so they might be our way in. To earn their respect, we mess with the local authorities, beat Zach in a highway battle, then he hires us to steal a couple of cars. Occasionally we meet Carmen, who shows interest in the player. She's not in Hector's crew, she just hangs out with them cause she loves racing.
Stay close to me, baby, if you can.
Say less.
Wow, that's great, Poppy. I hope you're that good in everything you do.
What?
You're in deep. Exactly where I want you to be.
Maybe it's time I reconsider who I'm letting under my hood.
Okay, rename this game to Need for Speed Down Bad, please! Or wait, I think I got it. It's called Undercover, cause they want the player undercover. Oh boy, not this again. So we get in the crew, complete 2 jobs as a wheelman for Hector, and since we've gathered enough evidence to convict them, Chase orders us to take the bros down.
You did alright.
But the shipment we're looking for is still missing, so we continue investigating. The operation is now expanding to the outskirts of Tri-City Bay, and a mysterious woman calls us to offer a job.
Hey, pretty boy.
In which we deliver a package. Then we get an invite for another pink slip race. Before the race starts, we find the stolen dark cars at the meetup, and one of these cars is very important to the bureau. At the same time, people are getting suspicious around us. It's not like an entire crew disappeared the moment we joined them, so we win the race, and the race organizer turns out to be no other than G-Mac, whose crew supposedly stole the cars from the dock. He's a former cop, by the way. The mysterious girl from earlier is called Rose, and her very angry boxer boyfriend, or should I say,
Punching bag.
is Nico Rogers. They are both in G-Mac's crew.
Racer boy. Pick anyone you want. Personally, I'd take Nichols.
Me too, man. Me too. If it was on the list, you... Since Carmen liked the first date, she sets up another one, but this time she gets attacked on the highway by an unknown gang. From now she'll be very concerned and will constantly call us through the game. In return, the player just simply ignores her, like a true Chad. For a brief moment we see Lynn talk to a shady dude. His name is Chow Wu, and wants to discuss something about an object and a car, while Lynn's AC must be malfunctioning. Poor lady. To earn G-Mac's trust, we keep delivering cars for him over and over again, making this act very similar to the Gone in 60 Seconds movie. We learned that these cars were stolen to be shipped to South America, confirming G-Mac's team's involvement in international smuggling. Now we only need to find that one specific car But first we get a call from Rose.
Hey, pretty boy. You know when the coyote chases the roadrunner around a canyon? I just love that stuff. You want to be the coyote?
That's one way to ask someone out. Wow, she is truly something else. At the end of the race we fall off the cliff and almost die. Because her jealous boyfriend, Nicole, did cut our brake lines. While we pull ourselves together at the police station, Lynn is already in an argument with Keller. He did his own investigation and believes that the international smuggling is connected to Chow Wu, the fellow who phoned Chase earlier.
Asian crime syndicate, Chow Wu. He's got a long history of smuggling, extortion, and murder. Very dangerous.
Great. Now it's clear that Chase is in it, up to her neck. Chow starts to mess with G-Mac's business, so we're assigned with a job to steal Chow's car and frame him with the cops. After the mission is done, we get a call from Chow, and it turns out the car we've been looking for since the beginning was stolen from him. Next up, we take down G-Mac and his crew, starting with Nicole, then Rose, and G-Mac himself. But the shipment is still missing, and we are running out of options. So it's time to see Carmen after like 40 missed calls, who reveals where the missing car has been all this time. Oh god, it was undercover. That's it, man, I'm out. Zack stole it early on, and it was Carmen's job to keep it at her place.
He asked me to keep it here.
Everyone disappeared, she freaked out, called the cops, and yep, we should have answered her calls. We hop in the car and take it to Chow, who kidnapped Chase in the meantime. And I don't really get what's this charade for. It's clear that they have been working together. Just look at her. She acts as if she was at home. We drop the car off at their warehouse. And surprise, surprise, Chow unties Chase. And it's now official that she was working with him. The way they talk about Hector and the other criminals strongly suggests that they're not alive anymore. Chow is very satisfied, because his competition is no more. He hands over his pistol to Chase. And here comes another twist.
Oh, now look what you've done.
Chase kills Chow and his men. Then she is trying to frame us for the murders, revealing that it wasn't the car what mattered, but the briefcase in it. She's trying to escape. The police forces are coming, and they are potential suspects. But luckily, Keller is on our side, and he knows we are innocent.
I know you're innocent, but it's gonna take me time to clear your name. Catch Chase and you've got a chance of proving you're innocent.
Finally we catch up with Chase. Keller calls off the police, and we can take her down. Then the cops arrive and arrest her.
This isn't over. You have no idea how high this goes.
While Keller tells that Carmen cleared us by telling him everything. As for what was in the briefcase, well, a PDA with all the evidence about the international smuggling.
Great work.
What? Carmen did everything. If it wasn't for her, we'll be 6 feet under already.
I know what it's like going deep undercover.
Okay, man, I heard enough.
Hey, Patsy.
The last cutscene ends with Carmen asking for a ride back to the university.
I was thinking maybe you could take me for a ride back to the university. So come on. What do you think, huh?
Yeah, let's roll, baby.